look at that. More shit to do. So much shit to do. This game truly never feels like it's gonna fucking end. But when it does, I'll probably feel really, really fucking empty, my dude. I don't see why I should have to tell you, but if you insist, I am Scoober, king of the Seabed. I was sent here by the water spirit herself. King of the Seabed? Then what in the world are you doing here? If you shut up and listen, I'll tell you. You there, King Baccunhamm. You looking for Agnes, aren't you? Well, I brought you a message from her. A message? Why would you be delivering messages for Lady Agnes, King Scoober? Was it? An excellent question. Here's your answer. Because she's living under the sea with me now. She jumped? I knew it! How could she have been so rash? Well, stop your sniveling, man. The only one who's jumping here is you. To conclusions. If you know Agnes at all, you know that she's been doing very little lately except praying for the Almighty to reunite her with her beloved Shark Eye. Unfortunately, the poor fellow's ship is frozen solid, and if nothing is done, it's likely to stay that way for all eternity. And even if the Demon King were to be defeated, it would probably take centuries for the ice to melt. It goes without saying that she doesn't have much hope of living that long. But that didn't stop her praying. She said she'd do anything to be alive when her beloved finally thawed out. Anyway, somehow or other, her pleading made its way down to the seabed, my kingdom, as you may recall. Now, I'm not a particularly powerful king, but I do have one rather impressive ability. The ability to grant life to any creature in my kingdom for as long as I see fit. Well, Agnes was determined. She was willing to come and live underwater as long as it meant that she might eventually be able to see her husband again. So when your heroes here beat the monsters up in the tower and lifted the curse hanging over the country, I thought that might be a good time as good a time as any for her to make the transition. And I came to fetch her. I had no idea she would go to such lengths. Well, she did, and there's no turning back now. Like I say, I'm not a particularly powerful king. I was able to turn her into a mermaid, but making her human again would be beyond my powers. She knows this, of course, but that was the sacrifice she was willing to make in order to see her husband one last time. Now, as for her message, she wanted to say thank you. To you, King Baccunhamm, and to all of your subjects. And she doesn't want you to feel sorry for her. She's happy with her choice. She's made her peace with it. There, all done. Right, I'm off. Wait, I must ask you something before you leave. The unborn child that Agnes was carrying when the kingdom was plunged into darkness and sealed off from the world. Do you know what happened to it? Well, I don't know anything for certain, but I do have an inkling. As you may or may not know, the sea dragon and all of his crew enjoyed the personal protection of the water spirit since ancient times. That's why her captain always bears the mark of the spirit somewhere in his body. It's passed down through generations. Which means, by the way, that any child of Shark Eye and Agnes had also carried that mark. But I digress. I have a sneaking suspicion that Shark Eye's child wasn't abducted by the Demon King as some say, but it was spirited away by the water spirit for its own safety. I wouldn't be surprised if he or she was living a perfectly normal, perfectly peaceful life somewhere out there. Anyway, I really have to go. I'm not supposed to be up here in the human world. I'll get in trouble. I've told you all I know, or rather, all I think I might know. You'll have to work the rest out for yourselves. Glad to see the darkness got lifted and that we're no longer sealed off from the world and everything. Water spirits' blessings and all that. Ta-ta for now. Perhaps I failed to grasp the depths of Agnes' love for Shark Eye. Still, we must heed for her message. We must not feel sorry for her. She has taken her fate in her own hands. It is time we did the same. The palace lighthouse must be lit. Come dry. This way. Bear the same mark. Now, where have we seen a certain character with a certain mark who lived a perfectly perfect life? Kind of sounds like our main character, does it? So, what the hell am I implying? What if our main character is Anya's and Shark Eye's unborn child? I mean, that would be a hell of a fucking twist. To make this small little protagonist be the unborn son of fucking Captain Shark Eye. And then him traveling into the past, meeting his great-grandfather and his grandfather for the first time without even realizing it. That's just insane. That's crazy even. Wow, I never would have thought it that way. Well, who knows? It's only speculation, but Vegister, please don't fucking tell anyone. It might be spoilers, but I know, but I will tell when the time is right. I'll see if my theory is correct, who knows. The celebrations last late into the night, and when they finish, the people of Baccunhamm sleep soundly for the first time in years. Then morning comes. It seems the time has come for us to say goodbye, though I doubt this is the last we'll be seeing each other. You are, of course, more than welcome to visit Baccunhamm whenever you like. Incidentally, it strikes me that I've told you very little about Shark Eye. You must be curious to know about him. I beg your pardon? My chief minstrel told you everything you needed to know? But I do not employ a minstrel. I did, of course, a long time ago. He was a fine man and a talented musician, but he fell ill and died many years back. But of course, you are blessed with powers beyond those of ordinary humans. My old friend must have visited you in a dream. In any case, the most important thing I wish to say to you today is simply this. Thank you. Your name shall live on to the legends of my kingdom for all time. And not only here in Baccunhamm, but I believe the dwarves also have a reason to be grateful to you. Perhaps you should pay them a visit before you leave? We will. Trust me, we will. That's really important. You want to visit the dwarves. Pirate's Hat will sell that. But we want to go up here. We couldn't access this room before. I was just checking to make sure there's no fucking treasures. Nope, nothing. Okay, we're good. Let's head off then. It's a shame that Anyez is no longer here, but, you know, it's okay. Let's just get going! Let's go see the dwarves. But I'm just saying, if the main character is Shark Eye's son, that is one crazy family tree he has there. His great-grandpa's a dwarf. His grandpa is the king of Baccunhamm. And his dad's Shark Eye. That is one fucking crazy family tree, if it were to be true. I mean, if it's true or not, I don't know, right? That's fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. If that were to be true, man, that's fucking nuts. That's one hell of a fucking family tree if I've ever heard any. If it's true. No, if it's true. I'm not gonna fucking spoil it for everyone else here. We're gonna wait until the time is right. So till then, I'm not gonna say shit. I hope Vegister does the same, because I want people to be surprised when they see us. Like, oh, no, sir. Like, I'm just fucking with you guys at this point. I like to be, I like to make you guys a little antsy, you know, tease you a little bit. Only a little teasing. I like to tease you guys a lot, but I like a little teasing every now and then. It's good. Alright, see you guys with the dwarves. Later.